Stroll to the end of the Manteo waterfront and you'll find several attractions that preserve the maritime history of Roanoke Island. The most visible of these is the Marshes Lighthouse. This lighthouse is a replica of a working lighthouse that was located off the southern end of the island until the 1950s. Next to the playground across from the replica lighthouse, you'll find a screw piling from the original. Nearby the original piling is the weather tower, which was once used to indicate weather conditions of the day to mariners using a flag system. Further down on the boardwalk is the Fisherman's Net Shed. This recreation is an example of the storage sheds that watermen would work out of and store their fishing gear. At the center of all these attractions is the Roanoke Island Maritime Museum at the George Washington Creef Park. The exhibits at the museum are free to explore, but it's so much more than just a museum. It's a functional boathouse and sailing school that holds classes for youth and adults on traditional boat building techniques and sailing. They also host events like the Wooden Boat Show, the Shallow Bag Bay Sailabout, and their annual regatta.
The Roanoke Island Maritime Museum, we try to preserve the boat building tradition that's been a tradition here in Manteo. The building's been used for boat building since the beginning of the century, I guess. We try to keep the tradition alive. I have volunteers come in, and we try to build a boat at least every couple years, so when visitors come by, they can actually see real boat building. We have a shed boat outside that was built in the 1800s by George Washington Creef, who was really considered the designer of the shad boat. Our youth sailing program usually begins the second or third week in June and runs through the first week in August. The program's open to kids from 8 to 16. We'd love for you to come down and sign up for the sailing program. Visit us anytime. We're open year-round. We're a working boat shop and we always have something going on inside the shop.
Visit the town of Manteo and see all that the downtown waterfront attractions have to offer.